Hey now. How's it going? It's been a little bit. More like a day. But that's besides the point. I think I came to a realization today. First of all, this is going to be a rant. But one primary point is to be positive. And I know, don't click off this video. Don't go like, hey, well, my life sucks. I don't want to be positive. Guess what? Stop being serious all the time. First of all, that's great you're professional. Guess what? I'm professional and goofy. Get a load of that. You see, I got people at my work, and first of all, if you're always professional with people, people do not like you. You gotta be relatable. You're not invincible. You are not perfectly magical in every way and fashion. I thought they're trying to get behind me. But you are not the most special person in the world that, by being professional. You are really, honestly, people just don't like you. You're nice. Okay. No one cares. You're just nice. At the end of the day, it's not authentic. You see what I mean? Be authentic with people. Be professional, but be authentic. I got complimented on being professional today. I also look out for people. And this is not to glaze myself. No. What I mean is, I saw from across the room, I glanced at a person. She had her hands inside her shirt. I didn't ask her. I didn't say, do you want a blanket? I just got it. So you need to figure stuff out on your own. You need to read a situation, and you need to look at someone's body language. And you need to be able to go, that person needs a blanket. That person's been here for 4 hours. Maybe they need a cup of water. You see what I mean? So, and just go talk to somebody. Now, did I get in trouble because I was talking to this person for 20 minutes today? Yes. But I had everything covered. Everything was fine. It's just my boss wanted to, gripe. That's okay. But, stop being so serious all the time. People don't like being serious all the time. I understand that you have a job to do. Guess what? I can do my job, take myself seriously, and have fun. And be a little bit goofy. And people like that. I made their day. Sometimes that's more valuable than being serious all the time. Also, are you happy being serious all the time? Because I promise you, you're not. Also, I feel like I'm able to think on my feet a little bit more than some of these people because I am trying to be funny all the time. I'm trying to make people's day. I'm trying to be witty. Not in a condescending dickhead way. Don't be like that. No, what I mean is, sorry for the language, is you want to be quick, witty, funny, and smart at the same time. And professional, and hold yourself to a standard. So as long as you're good at your job, efficient, and you're funny, people like you. I've gotten many compliments on that, and maybe others people get compliments too. But I'm not hearing, and by the way, I listen to my coworkers, I'm not hearing people talk to them the way they talk to me. I'm not hearing them give compliments to my coworkers like I am me. And I'm not saying I'm better. I understand that I'm imperfect. There are things that I can improve. I understand that. But at the same time, I have so many more opportunities because of the way I talk to people. Oh wait, let me go this way. I don't know where I'm going. Let's go this way now. And I will have to take a pause here when I go get gas, but that's probably in 15 minutes here, so we got plenty of time. But, well, how do you do that? How do you be funny? The thing is you... My bad. Hey, you can go. Alright, so it's important to be humble. So, people don't like people that are egotistical. No one likes a smart aleck, right? Everyone's heard of that. Now, how do you be a smart aleck? That's telling someone they don't know how to do something and they're stupid, right? That's one possibility. Or implying that. I know a couple people like that. People like that don't stay around too much. They typically disappear. Or they have to, you know what I mean? They leave the job on their own terms, hypothetically. So, people that are well-liked stay. And that's true for managers too. So I understand where managers are coming from when they're always professional. They're always nice, but it's not authentic. You know what I mean? And I think it's important to understand that you need to come from a place of intelligence. You need to come from a place of, I know my job well. I don't make mistakes. I'm a perfectionist, and I keep myself to a language standard. I keep myself professional, and I don't make any jokes at work. I understand that perspective. However, I think that if you aren't able to make jokes to people within bounds without becoming cheesy, like, ho ho ho, Mondays, am I right? Ha 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 ha. What? Shut up. I will punch somebody right in the face, with all due respect, if they go, Mondays, am I right? Boom! Smacked in the face. I don't play like that. I've seen Office Space. If you come up to me like that, getting smacked. Unless you're making fun of people saying, Mondays, am I right? Then you get a pass. It's just lame. And any inclination of that in any way or possibility, like, you haven't had your coffee yet. Understandable. I've made that joke. Okay, I get it. But let's be real. All of us need a little extra coffee. You would have to give me 600 milligrams of caffeine in the morning, and I would have to take it 30 minutes before work, before the drive here, and it wouldn't be no coffee. It would be some serious stuff. It would be an energy drink that is 300 milligrams. The Monster Energy Java 300 milligram. When I drink that, 30 minutes on the way to work, oh, I'm fired up. But that's the only thing that will get me buzzed before work. No, I could be playing the most diabolical 3 Days Grace at full volume with the remix from Trend Twins, and I would be hyped up, but my eyes would be like this. I'm awake, but this is my face. Get used to it, because for the next 3 hours, this is my face. Yeah, let me check you in for today. And part of that is many things. First of all, my emotions are stable. That means that I am always doing this. I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. Really? You know what I mean? So, part of that is trying to get out of my shell and having the energy to express your own emotions with yourself. And I would say you need to fake it before you make it. You can't just feel your emotions. You actually have to self-actualize and create them. So create them within reason. Don't create the emotion of fear. Don't create the emotion of negativity. Don't create the emotion of sadness or depression or anger. I would say I would try to reverse those and try to absolve yourself of those. Those are the times where you need to feel neutral. You need to go. But the times where you know you need to be positive, you need to fake it till you make it. I'm sorry. When it comes to religion and belief and philosophy, you need to believe it before you make it. I think you really do need to. You shouldn't fake it till you make it on belief. But when it comes time to emotions, things like that, things that other people see from you, your smile, you need to fake it. I'm sorry. Don't fake your smile, but fake your eyes. When you make eye contact with someone, don't just make eye contact. I mean, like, glow. Like, your aura should be different. Your jokes should be different. How you speak to somebody, even if it's in the smallest things. And part of that is being humble. Being humble with people and talking to them like they're more important than you. And being selfless and just being an overall decent person that is very present in the moment, is very conscious of everything that's going on, verbalizes what they're doing for their job, and overall just helps people. You need to be able to be very clear with someone. Being efficient, clear, concise in what you say, and then on top of that, being lighthearted. You don't even have to make jokes. Just be lighthearted. Don't be serious. People don't like that. It comes off the wrong way. Or you just have someone that complies with you, which is great, I guess. But I'll tell you what, if you're standoffish with someone that's standoffish, they're just going to get more angry at you. And yeah, you'll stay here, but they're going to keep going up. Quite frankly, you can change someone's path. You can bring someone down from being standoffish, but you have to talk them down. It takes work. And you can't just do that out of nowhere. You can't just make that happen. That takes discipline. That takes work. You have to learn how to talk to people. You have to learn how to communicate with people differently. And I know I don't articulate that version of me in these videos as much. I'm sorry. But these are videos when I'm serious. And I've been known to joke, for sure. But part of this is self-actualization for me. These are things that I'm trying to tell you, and I'm very serious when I talk to you about these. I'm not just joking. And I know I have my good days where I like to joke and things like that, so I know I have my moments. And I'm sorry I don't joke as much in these videos, and maybe I'll try to show you that side of me a little bit more. But I genuinely try to put my best self forward. This is the most professional version of me. This is out there for a while. So I try not to go too fun with it, because there's going to be times where you make the wrong joke to the wrong person. So it might land with someone else, but it won't land with this person. That's okay. You know, you're not going to please everybody. And quite frankly, you could be the most magical comedian ever, the most hilarious person, and someone's just going to be angry at you. So don't put it past them, man. Some people are destined to be grumpy forever. Some people are destined to be negative forever. And I'm not saying I'm a positive person. I am least far from it. Or I am most far from it. I am a very negative person at heart. It's taken a lot of work to get past that and to be eccentric and positive. It's taken a lot of work to get to where I am. And part of that is I've been so neutral my whole life. I've been so focused on becoming neutral that I've forgotten how it is to be positive. So when you constantly think about how you're going to be neutral all the time, you start rejecting negativity and positivity to the point where you're just neutral. There's not really any emotion there. And a lot of people call that depression. And I guess I've been there for a bit. And I'm definitely pulling out of it. My primary problem is my purpose in life. It's hard to have purpose, especially at the ages 18 to 25. I can see where you're coming from. That's probably my demographic, because that's who I am, that's my experience, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm 21 right now, and this is the 21-year-old boy experience. Maybe girls have it slightly different, but for the most part, I'm assuming mine is pretty similar to theirs. But, you know, maybe I'll start touching up on purpose as soon as I'm out of here. Just give me a second. Purpose and positivity. I think that is going to be the title for this video. Now that we've gone over how to be more positive and how it's important, first of all, do you want to live your life happy or not? Second of all, I don't know, other people notice, and when other people notice you're negative, they don't like you. So think about trying to be more positive so people like you. Not that you should care about what people think about you, but for promotions, for relationships, for friendships, for, you know, the fact that our species is about communication and how us working together gets stuff done and not working together, we would be monkeys still. I suggest working together with your fellow people and being a positive role model in person overall. So if people like being around you as a friend in a relationship, or you know, at work, you know, maybe you're the guy to talk to, and you're also good at your job, that's the ticket. Now, should you be the chill guy that comes into work, is cool with everybody that doesn't do his job? No. You need to have good quality work, I think. You should be in good quality work, and you should make sure, oh, the lighting's not bad, but you should be doing your job correctly, and on top of that, your communication skills should be better. So, let's get into purpose. I still haven't found my purpose yet, and maybe it's not one undeniable thing. A lot of people have religion. You can jump into religion and you can say, hey, this is my purpose. I'm here on this world to do this. Fair point. But, you know, for others that may be a little bit confused, you can either try to find religion or philosophy. There's different types. But for me, I want to fill out my schedule and live in the moment. So what do you mean by that? Well, don't just fill out your schedule and keep busy. Because if you keep busy, you're just going to not reflect on anything. You're not going to remember anything. You're not going to feel any value. So I suggest you stay busy and, very important, reflect. And reflect in terms of think positively while doing those things. If you're working 50 hours a week, you're staying busy. Congratulations. Are you mad at work? Are you angry that you're there? Are you excited when you leave? Or are you the type of person that has an alarm on his phone at 4:50 and goes, oh my God, I've been at work for 9 hours. I thought it was 3 p.m. That's what I did today. I had an alarm go off at work and I'm going, what? I'm leaving now? I'm used to 12-hour shifts, so this was light. And I've been doing this for about a month now, and I'm still surprised when I get to leave. However, I do this every single day, so it's a 9-hour shift every single day for, 5 days a week, and then I do Saturdays. But besides the point, I'm getting a little bit of OT, wonderful for the paycheck. I'm being depended on, and I like to be depended on. I'm also learning, and I'm in a state where I am not all-knowing right now. I don't know everything. And it's not like I've always known everything, but I'm in a challenging spot, which is good. I like to be challenged at work. I don't like to just sit there and do my job and then also get nickel and dimed, even when I'm 99% perfect. I'd rather be 95% perfect and have something to strive for. So I'm happy being at 95% right now. I would say, well, let's be real, I'm more like at 90% capacity. Again, that's being humble. And it's important to be humble like that. It's important not to go, oh, I know everything with 99% accuracy. That's why I didn't like working in the ER. I got to a point in the ER where I knew too much. And I was surrounded by people that don't know as much as me. So it fostered a very negative emotion about it. I felt like I was all alone. Now I'm alone in a better way. I'm alone in the sense where I have to learn because no one else does. No one else knows. I have a coworker, the most experienced coworker with me on my level is about to leave. Like, that's it. So I'm going to be training someone after he leaves. And my shift lead is too busy in the ER all the time. She's too busy, and I can refer to her if I need her. But for the most part, I've got to do it on my own, which I'm pretty excited about because it challenges me. And I hope it goes on the resume. That's a red. Anyways, what am I saying here? How do we have purpose? Well, I would say slightly enjoy your job. Does your job have meaning? Does it provide value to society? I'm assuming it does. In some way. If you don't think it provides enough value to yourself and society, I suggest you switch up. I know you may feel trapped there, but there's always another option. There's always a way to get out of your job. So that's your first step, because let's be real. Your job is 40 hours of your life. Now, you will go on a 30-minute break, and now you're looking at maybe 43 hours a week. You pull in OT, you're looking at 50 to 50, maybe 60 hours. 60 hours of your week. 8 hours a day times 7 is 56. So you're looking at 100 hours a week that you're awake, 16 hours, right? Part of that's driving. Now you're looking at 65 hours a week where you're either at work and eating, or driving to work and from work, back and work. So now you're looking at 100 minus 65. That is 35 hours a week of free time. Maybe you go to the gym. Now you're looking at 2 times. I would hope you're in the gym for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I certainly was today. Maybe take a little bit of time. You should be in and out in an hour, but let's be real. You're in there for 2 hours. Whether that's showering, driving to the gym, prepping, getting warmed up. These things add up, and it's about 2 hours. 2 times 7, 14. 35 minus 14 is, that's 25, 21 hours left. 21 hours in the week when you're subtracting the gym, work, sleep, and food. Then when you get home, you gotta shower. You gotta make food. In the morning, you have a morning routine, and it may take 30 minutes to an hour. So you're saying about probably another 2 hours off per each day for the week. Let's say we're looking at 2 times 7, 14. You got about 7 hours. I didn't include weekends, my bad. But you're starting to see, you see the pattern? You don't have much time outside of work. You can savor the small amount that you do, right? You should savor the small amount of time that you don't have at the gym, or don't have at work, or don't have driving. I would suggest that you provide value to yourself while at work. Put a podcast in your ear. Listen to music on the drive to work. On the drive home, make a video like this, or maybe listen to a podcast on the way home. The other day I drove home in silence because I couldn't make a video because I was so sick, but at the same time, I couldn't listen to a podcast because this was the time to do that. I had to talk, but I couldn't, so I couldn't do anything. So after doing this for about a month, I'm so natural with it, I have to talk. I have to talk to you. I talk to my friends too, don't get me wrong, I have friends outside of work and everything like that. But, there's only so much you can talk to a person about. I need to get the rest out. And I love talking to people, and I'm starting to learn how to like that more. It takes social battery, that's for sure. I'm an introvert, definitely, for sure. But I would tell you, as an introvert, I still love talking to people. It's just taking that first step, and you have to work on that. You have to. Now, that being said, what's the next step? Well, what else is your purpose? Okay, well, I want to work hard. I want to provide value to people at work. I want to have fun at work. Not goof off, I mean have fun. I mean genuinely enjoy my day. I'm never stressed out at my job. I'm definitely, a lot's on my mind. I'm definitely thinking about a lot of things. I definitely am stimulated, maybe overstimulated at times, but I enjoy it. I get a high out of it. Well, not like that, but I get exhilarated from doing my job. Now, I have gotten stressed at times, but it's not on the daily. I would say maybe 3 times a month tops that I'm in a state of, okay. You know what I mean? Like I'm a little upset, irritated, I guess you could say. But by the time I get home, I'm okay. And I think that you should definitely reserve that irritation for certain days. Don't be irritated every day of work. Because if it's all about mindset. You have to change your mind about how you feel about work. You're going to do better. And then on top of that, I think you should have fun outside of work. You don't have to go to the club. You don't have to go crazy. But go to the beach. If you live in Florida, the beach is an hour away. Go to the beach. Go to the public pool. Go to the gym with your friends on Saturdays or something. You know, you got to find something that you can do with some friends. Be social. It's not cool to just go hang out at home. And maybe you have a life. Maybe you have a family to go home to. Go to your family. Go do something with your family. Go to Disneyland. I don't know. But go do something. You need to do something. And for so long, I didn't do anything on the weekends. And I was so... The weekends dragged on, but they also they were so short. You need to go do stuff on the weekends. Plan out an itinerary. Say, I'm going to do this one thing. I'm going to go bowling with my friend on Friday. And as a backup plan, I'm going to go to the arcade in case he cancels. You need to have plan A, plan B, and plan C for every day. That is 9 things that you need to figure out for your weekend. Because guess what? How many weekends do you have in this time, in this world, in this day, in your life? You know, you can't go on week-long vacations at all times. No, you can't. I understand that. So you have to make time. You have to make time and do these things on the weekends so that for the next week you can be at work, be happy, and say, I'm excited for next weekend. And I've been doing that for the last 3 weeks, and my life has I'm so much more improved. I'm getting more compliments at work, and believe me, I add them up. I go, oh, you're very professional, you're very positive, oh man, I like you. I get a handshake. I get a good eye contact, I get a smile. These things add up. And I'm starting to realize I'm giving off a better aura, which means I'm happier. Which means if I'm happier, enjoying my weekends, I enjoy my work more because I'm excited from last weekend and I'm excited for this weekend. It's not a rush. I'm not trying to go to the club and get cooked every weekend. Nothing like that. It's just genuinely enjoying my weekend. So change your mindset about the weekend. You don't have to go crazy at the club or anything like that. I'm 21, so I'm having fun at the club. But that's my age range right now. When I get older, I understand that, date night would be a very big thing. And once I get date night, I will definitely let you know. But for now, we're just going to stick to what we got. And I'm happy with what we got. I'm great. But tomorrow, I can't wait to be greater. Anyways, I'll catch you later. I'll see ya. Bye now.